on Golden Eye, and as I was about to record this, Joey Bada, have I not said this during every reaction? Joey just dropped another record. It's called Crash Dummies. So, for the next couple of days, probably today and tomorrow, you are going to be getting a lot of reactions from me. You know, I'm a man of the people, not above but equal, and this is what y'all want, and this is a historic moment in hip-hop. And this is also the house of hip-hop, so we just can't miss. But before we get to it, my new EP, Rental Red Benz, is out now on all streaming platforms. Here comes a snippet.
I Peter Act. I remember we was pouring them. The way we double deuces, you think that our bang was phone them. West African, so when the packs came in, we was exporting them. Niggas capping, if I wasn't rapping, be extorting them. Bitches eating dick, nigga, we don't go with them.
That's Rental Red Benz, out now on all streaming platforms. Go check it out. Now, hit that thumbs up button. This video has a 3,000 thumbs up goal. It's crazy, bro. It is crazy to have this much content. I'm looking at this. If you've played GoldenEye and N64, you definitely get nostalgia right now. Let's get to work.
They done let that nigga off that casting couch. They let that nigga out that fucking slide through the kitchen and shit. Yeah.
Slide through the kitchen, slipping and sliding and shit. Wait, no. The casting couch? Another one for the diddler. Can I get another one for the diddler in the comment?
That nigga off that casting couch. They let that nigga out that fucking slide through the kitchen and shit. Yeah. Johnson & Johnson.
Holy shit, I gotta get back on Troy and ain't say shit. Heard he out here begging for Doc. I let the case spit get smacked down, thinking re-wrestling with all them Ray flips. Little shots ain't hurt Von Wick. I'm in the Matrix.
Take your goddamn KBD award, Ray Vaughn. Take it. You said you would think we was wrestling with all them Ray flips. I'm still on the Johnson & Johnson, slipping through the lip roll. I can't stand these niggas. Hold on. Ray Vaughn Sneaky might be the best rapper out of everybody.
Back on Troy and ain't say shit. Heard he out here.
He didn't say nothing to Troy Ave though, but Troy Ave was on some clown shit too.
Begging for Doc. I let the case spit get smacked down, thinking re-wrestling with all them Ray flips. Little shots ain't hurt Von Wick. I'm in the Matrix. Electrician, oh, we out here flexing with his power check. Had a nigga pushing up daisies, it's a flower set. You trooping with this nigga, then why y'all ain't deployed? I heard you was sliding, no Diddy, but won't slide for your.
Why won't y'all deploy? I heard y'all was sliding for Diddy. Why won't you slide for your boy? It is, and I will say this. Ray Vaughn, I guess, is the only nigga who's not tampered in this whole thing because Daylight, I don't care how good you rap. There is still something to you putting your butt cheeks out in public, bro. I'm sorry. That's just like we always talk about like putting black men in dresses and how that could be problematic for us as like just as a greater community. And I think that a nigga literally pooping on stage could just be so just as problematic for all of the negative black stereotypes that would reinforce for all of that. Essentially, you know, the whole like nigga calls you, someone says you're behaving like a monkey, and it makes it a little harder for us to fight against a very disgusting thing that someone would say, right? But you're literally playing with poop on stage. Dog, it's hard for to make the case. So for cooning, for doing bad for black, I always got to stand on that. If you was really slipping and sliding Daylight, I'm talking about in this bitch like a good basted turkey, I'm looking at you too crazy too, cuz. You got too much talent to have to get that ass up. Niggas leave that for niggas like French Montana. French Montana got to give his ass up. Everybody gets it. No, hold on, y'all chill out. I'm being real. If French Montana got to give up a little butt, nigga, you like you totally get how he ended up in that situation. Joey giving ass up, I'm like, oh, they getting everybody.
I was signed for 5 years and got blocked by COVID. You was signed for like 20 and still ain't got motion.
And that makes a lot of sense because when Ray Vaughn first got signed, I think is when he did that initial LA Leakers freestyle, that was completely viral. And just like a symbol, like they just took over the game. And that was during COVID, so that would hurt a lot of being able to go out and market as an artist. I didn't even think about that for right now.
For 5 years and got blocked by COVID. You were signed for like 20 and still ain't got motion. You had legends in your corner and still turned out boneless. Just a Forbes list miss with a bad boy bonus. Look, Kirk got no hit. You ain't got no hit, so Pro Era don't exist. TDE East, nigga, ain't that about a bitch? You got a label full of artists, every blog post skip. I'm a D.
My Lord, he said you got a... You got a label full of artists, every blog post skips. Oh my God. And I forgot that there's so many rappers with, where is Joey's crew? Where? Yeah. And what Meek Mill said? Get up on God.
One crash out, I'm dummy as it gets. Indian street, every blog post skip. I'm a D1 crash out, I'm dummy as it gets. Yeah. Indian street food, a nigga made it off the wrist. A nigga made it out of...
Indian street food. A nigga made it off the wrist. No, because why is there those clips on Instagram? I know that can't be real. Them niggas be just rubbing it with their hands, putting it up. That can't be real, right? Right?
Indian street food, a nigga made it off the wrist. A nigga made it out of wheel, but my name ain't Jay Smith. Thinking I ain't got his number, bitch, he authorized the hit. That's what.
You think I ain't got Kendrick's number, nigga? He the one who told me do this.
It's always coming from your lips. If you're standing next to bitch, he authorized the hit. Such words always coming from your lips. If you're standing next to Diddy, then you shouldn't mention dick. Cause if they ever show that.
There's a lot of niggas you gotta say that to. That's why I'm looking at niggas like King Los, like, damn, bro, you be doing a lot of rapping about black empowerment to be with a nigga who's pulling rubber duckies out of people's ass. Like, god damn, bro.
Coming from your lips. If you're standing next to Diddy, then you shouldn't mention dick. Cause if they ever show that footage, you gon' have to plead the fifth. I'm the nigga you should dread. I'm on your head, I'm Von Wick. Them gay lines is out of pocket. I ain't never been at Diddy house. Soraya gon' be shocked when all that footage out. Couldn't get a Grammy and said, fucking nigga, put me on that casting couch. That's the type of dick licking shit you should be rapping about.
And I will say what makes this so much more potent is this is a flip of Joey saying that nigga looks sus because Vaughn do got them crazy ass jeans. And we not gonna take away from how crazy your jeans is, right, Vaughn? But it's cool. We know you ain't on no freaky shit. You wasn't with Puffy and shit. We know y'all niggas wasn't getting down like that. And I can respect. I ain't mad at it, nigga. I was taught to never even look at another man's jeans, to be honest.
Big TDE, what you know about me? Gas tank on ERB, crash out. Nigga tucked his tail in a Troy Ave beef. Now nigga talk street, but his credit is maxed out. Rap for 20 years, still ain't made big three. Now he went to TV, cause in New York you were cast out. Couldn't get.
Oh my god, nigga. You're rapping 20 years and couldn't make big three. You went to TV cause in New York you're a cast out? Bro.
The verse from the HOV. Now you at Diddy house and you putting your back clout chasing going out. Verse from the HOV. Now you at Diddy house and you putting your back clout chasing going after Dot for the control. Fuck the clout chasing, nigga. Why you giving up your hoe? Oh.
Oh my god! Oh! Oh! Nigga, on my dead homie, this nigga right around the funniest nigga I've ever heard in my life. Cause that is my point. That is my point, and I've always been saying it about these rappers. Bro, I love our culture and shit. But nigga, now that this Diddy case shit has been confirmed, there's a lot of shit I gotta relook at. There's a lot of hits I gotta relook at. There's when YK Osiris says he was partying with that nigga in the Bahamas and 50 making up jokes, I'm like, I'm knowing Diddy a weird nigga, but I'm thinking it's jokes, you know what I mean? Now that it's been confirmed, I'm like, wait, was he at a freak out? And I'm gonna be real, I'd much rather clout shake than how to get them cheeks up. That's just me though. But there's some niggas giving these chicks up for free too. So shout out to them. But you definitely shouldn't then try to make fun of or, attack Ray Vaughn's sexuality if you know you at least were in a slip and slide party, because this is where I do question people's morality. Do you have a problem with the thing that you're insulting Ray Vaughn for? And if you did, why did you never say that you had that problem when you were hanging out with this nigga Puff Daddy? Why did you, when you go to these fashion shows and shit, when you get with those designers and you be on there and that nigga got you rubbing on your chest, putting the tape on your chest, he rub his hand and cut your nipple, you're like, damn, nigga, this nigga, about the sixth time this nigga touched my nipple. When he doing all that, do y'all niggas start making them kind of jokes he was making about Ray Vaughn? These niggas you gotta watch these niggas, cuz no, Ray Vaughn brings up a great point. Nigga in the middle, this nigga be going to Fashion Week making gay jokes. See, I'm not rich as these niggas, so I ain't been it. Nigga be at Fashion Week making gay jokes, cuz would you make that joke there, nigga? Everybody you around, probably like at least 60%. But you're gonna attack Ray Vaughn for it. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm not saying Ray Vaughn is a homosexual, and I'm not even saying necessarily I'm not saying that being a homosexual is something that someone needs to be insulted for. I am just saying, you insulted a nigga for this. You be at Fashion Week, you be with Puff Daddy. Nigga, you don't think this a bad thing? Case could be made that you
Chasing, going after dot for the control. Fuck the clout chasing, nigga. Why you giving up your hoe? Oh, you a badass, a bad boy. There you go. Trying to cook a fake beef cause Puffy call you Sloppy Joe. Fuck it, I be the Kendrick copy. Nigga, that's better than Bukkake's. You did.
Bukkake! I thought Bukkake. Who would have knew Bukkake was gonna make a return to the channel? Bukkake!
Fuck it, I be the Kendrick copy. Nigga, that's better than Bukkake's. You Diddy sidekick, how you got something to say? At the freak off for a weekend, you was calling me gay? Or for the spice of this Takashi? And where was you at? Freak off. Nigga, that's better than Bukkake's. You Diddy sidekick, how you got something to say? At the freak off for a weekend, you was calling me gay? Or for the spice of West Takashi? And where was you at? Troy Ave entered the chat. Nigga, where was you at? You wasn't trying to say New York and put that shit on your back?
Nigga saying that shit when Tekashi was saying he was the king of New York, you was silent. When Ice Spice was the queen of New York, you was silent.
It took a California nigga just to get you to rap. Brody poking out like pigs on a mongoose.
And we have to just shout out the West Coast. We gotta shout out specifically TDE though. Man, I wonder what hip hop would have looked like for the last year and a half if it wasn't for y'all niggas. In the content space, just generally what we've been talking about in hip hop is just something from y'all. Even SZA and Doechii and things like that. It's like not just the beefs, but the records, everything. Nigga, music would not be this run. So the 2020s has already been defined by TDE. The way maybe the 2000s you could say was Murder Inc. or even Aftermath. There were so many of them in the early 2000s. The TDE is doing that right now. Def Jam, all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I can handle bars. You've been rapping 20 years straight. You work for Santa Claus. Secret handshakes and baby oil. Yeah,
oh my God. He said you've been rapping for 20 years straight. You work for Santa Claus.
You've been rapping 20 years straight. You work for Santa Claus. Secret handshakes and baby oil. Yeah, we saw that. That's what he meant when he was saying he with all that. Light years ahead, your name buzzing cause of mine. Last time we gave a fuck about you was 1999. If I ain't at your
this is shit you look at it, nigga, too.
Your name buzzing cause of mine. Last time we gave a fuck about you was 1999. If I aim at your Big Apple, changes New York state of mind. Niggas.
Oh my God! If I aim at your Big Apple, changes New York state of mind. Nigga, come on here.
Fuck about you was 1999. If I aim at your Big Apple, changes New York state of mind. Niggas playing with your name, that don't mean you play with mine, pussy. I know a guy from Brooklyn sides that said you ran from real demands and wouldn't slide. Why? Nigga, you was supposed to shoot like GoldenEye. You at the crib with Ocean Eyes. You should've put him close to God, but you not like that. The fuck made you think you close to Vine? I see that in your posture, you get posterized. CJ Fly dropped a disc too. Damn, for Pete's sake, poster guy. Pro era like a drop through speaker. Broken fried. Just
CJ Smooth this to him? He said, for God's sake, post the guy. I will say though, I think as a young executive, you probably don't know what you're getting into. Every young artist, you know, you look at me, Queso. Since you've known Queso, how many different musicians or other YouTubers or whatever have I tried to put on? I think it's just naturally what you do. And sometimes as a young nigga, you start a label or a clique or something, you don't know what that entails, and you don't realize that being that Birdman is very important, but it's important to have a Lil Wayne or have a Drake or have a Nicki, right? I do think, like, if Kendrick can say he dropped the ball at Black Hippie, what the fuck do we say for Joey Bada and Pro Era? Though I don't really agree with Kendrick that he dropped the ball, but that's how he feels. And a lot of people feel that way. And I definitely feel like they could have been bigger and just weren't.
the old ass niggas get mad at the up and coming. I revived your rap career, I'm why Joey buzzing. Nigga thought he was unique when he clearly wasn't.
Oh my God, I revived your rap career. I got Joey buzzing. Nigga thought he was unique.
The rap career, I'm why Joey buzzing. Nigga thought he was unique when he clearly wasn't. Had them matching haircuts, I know they up to something. TDE, what you know about me? Gas tank on ER.
This might be my favorite record on this
bitch. Get a verse from the HOV.
For Queso, this might be my
Diddy
favorite.
House and you putting your back down.
Hov wouldn't give him a verse? So now you putting that back down? Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. This was a certified banger. West Coast definitely got me like, yo, Joe, you gotta come back. But as you see, YouTube got it ready. Crash Dummies next. KBD family, if you want to see that Crash Dummies reaction that I'm obviously gonna do anyways, whether you do this or not, hit that thumbs up button. Come on, hold me down. And if you watch this reaction this long, drop Crash Dummies in the comments. Drop Crash Dummies in the comments. KBD family, we out this biatch.